Ka-Gearbox, 5:02 na ngayong Huwebes. Time na po para sa Gearbox dito sa Radyo Pilipinas 738 AM. Maraming salamat sa mga nakikinig the old-fashioned way sa AM radio, pero yung mga Gen Y, Gen Z natin dyan, mga millennials, you can listen to us online as well.
Yes, we are on Facebook. Hanapin kami at GearBox RP1. So pag pinanood nyo kami sa Facebook, makikita mo ang aming mga mukha at ang aking parang bagong gising na buhok because it's bad weather today. Kung nasa Instagram kayo, mahahanap nyo rin kami doon at GearBox On Air. And we are also on YouTube at GearBox On Air.
Alright, at updated na po yung ating mga na ipasok na natin yung ating previous episode. Dahil pa sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, ako po ay naglilipat, nasa proseso ng paglilipat for a whole month. Kulang-kulang isang buwan, so medyo nabinbin po yung mga duties ko, no? Pero hinahabol po natin yan lahat ngayon. So for those looking for the replays, yung iba po na ipasok na and more will be coming, okay? Hello po sa inyo lahat. Hopefully you're all safe and healthy dahil ngayon po pinag-usapan namin ni Nana right before the show. This Delta variant from last weekend nabalitaan ko parang wawalo ang infected na Filipinos. Ngayon tumaas na, Nana, no?
Yes, according to a report na lumabas kanina lang, 3 hours ago, 47 cases na tayo ngayon. Oo. So, itong mga bagong cases na nakita, located sa Central Luzon, sa Calabarzon, sa Bicol, at sa Metro Manila. So, medyo dumadami na pati yung areas na covered, ano?
And to show you kung gaano kabilis yan, just yesterday, ito, from CNN Philippines, kahapon po ng 2:00 ng hapon, there were only 35 Delta variant cases. 35. And
so 24 hours ago.
In 24 hours, in more than, just a little over 24 hours, plus 12. Tama ba, Nana? Plus 12, ano? 47?
Mas na naman.
So, plus 12 immediately.
Ano mo yung percentage nun, malaki, di ba? Parang 30%. So, ganun kabilis yung pag-multiply. And I think, yun nga ang danger nitong Delta variant, di ba? Mas nakakahawa, mas mabilis ang transmission. That's
right. And some are saying mas malala din yung mga simptomas there. I've been reading some stuff. Some of these obviously hindi pa verified, but yung symptoms are varied. Obviously nandiyan yung loss of smell, loss of taste, coughing, fever, sometimes diarrhea, and all of that. But there are additional symptoms na hindi muna natin ibabalita dahil hindi pa nga verified to, hindi pa confirmed. Isolated cases pa lang, so we don't know yet and we don't want to cause undue panic sa ating mga nanonood, nakikinig. But ang sinasabi nga ng mga doktor, mas nakakahawa itong Delta variant. And according to our healthcare workers, sabi nila, ang gobyerno hindi kakayanin kung magkaroon ng surge nitong bagong variant dahil nga mas mabilis makahawa. So, mas mahihirapan silang mag-cope. Hirap na nga sila dun sa alpha and various other variants.
Theta.
Oo. So, mag-ingat po talaga tayo, no? It's really hard to track itong COVID-19 plus pinalalapan itong more transmissible Delta variant.
Yeah. So, yung pag-iingat, meaning, ganun pa rin, no? Hindi dapat mag-relax, suot pa rin ng mask, hugas pa rin ng kamay, social distancing, whether or not you are vaccinated.
That's right.
Actually, ako ang fear ko ngayon, no, papansin ko sa mga tao around me, para bang relax na sila and parang feeling ko parang you feel more invincible pagka-vaccinated.
Pag-vaccinated.
So, hindi po ganun yun. Hindi ibig sabihin na pag-vaccinated ka, okay na ang lahat. Kasi kahit na, di ba, unang-unang sabi nila yung vaccine prevents only yung paglala.
Yeah, yung severe symptoms.
Oo, but you can still catch the virus.
Yeah, mahahawa ka pa rin.
Oo, mahahawa ka pa rin. Pwedeng hindi masyadong malala yung symptoms at yun nga, hindi severe, but carrier ka pa rin.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yun yung malala doon, is makakahawa ka ng ibang tao. It's not
so
really you. Obviously, iniisip din namin yung kapakanan ninyo, no? Pero what we mean is, may katawan, nakakapitan yung virus at baka mailipat mo sa ibang tao. Kasi obviously, hindi ka naman nag-iisa lang. Lalabas ka, bibili ka ng pagkain, and you will meet some people in the span of, 4 or 5 days. And kung dala-dala mo yung virus, hindi ka man nagkaroon ng malala na simptomas, baka maipasa mo yon. You pay with your money, even your credit card. Pag hinawakan mo yan, unknowingly, baka nakahawa ka sa mukha mo, and then the credit card passes to somebody else, humawak doon, and so on and so forth. So you get the idea of gaano kalayo ang pupuntahan nito pag pumasok sa katawan ninyo. So yun nga iniiwasan natin na makapasok siya into another body, because that's one less person na pwedeng magdala ng virus kung saan-saan.
So whether vaccinated or not, tuloy pa rin ang pag-iingat. At ito ang may Delta variant na mas nakakahawa, mas ewan ko, nako. Sabi nga, ang DOH, pinaghahanda lalo ang mga hospitals, no? Still trying to add beds, trying to get more oxygen tanks. So tuloy-tuloy ang paghahanda ng gobyerno.
So tulungan po natin sila. By the way, yung sinabi mo kanina, Nana, no? The Delta, at least 2, if I'm not mistaken, sa Kalamba, yung 2 Delta variants of the 47 are in yung Calabar zone. That's part of it is nasa Kalamba yan. So it's everywhere, people. Mag-ingat po tayo. One of the
Wala
things,
pa daw local transmission. Hindi pa confirmed na may local transmission.
local transmission. So this is imported. Mga bagong dating.
So far, okay, wala pang proof na locally transmitted. So sana wala nang ganun.
Yeah,
diba?
let's hope.
Sana tayo dumating sa point na yun.
O nagkakahawaan na po tayo ng Delta variant. Now, speaking of, according to reports then, which is our way to urge you na magpabakuna, doses of vaccine, double doses of vaccine, nakakatulong para maprotektahan kayo. Whether it's the Delta variant, Alpha, Beta, or whatever, basta it will protect you from COVID-19, from severe symptoms. So, huwag kayong mag-alala kung nabakunahan kayo, there is some sort of protection para sa inyo. Kaya yung mga wala pang bakuna, magpabakuna na po kayo, line up with your LGU, because that's the only way you can save yourself, number one.
Correct.
Okay. Yung meron tayong, you can tell from since yesterday na malala po ang sitwasyon ng ating weather, no? It's been raining non-stop. At pati ako nga rin napapaisip, may bagyo ba tayo or something? We'll get a bulletin in just a little bit. Yes, Nana, may napansin ka ba? May nabasa ka ba?
Hindi. Sabihin ko nga na oo nga, parang sobra yung ulan, hindi tumitigil, di ba? It started a few weeks ago na hapon lang, di ba? Umaga lang, a few hours a day. Pero since yesterday, hindi siya tumitigil.
That's right. I believe there's a typhoon. Si Fabian. Nasa F na tayo eh. Si Fabian. Parang Fabio. Mas maganda akong Fabio yata. Fabio. But Fabian.
Bansa yata.
Fabian po ang storm ngayon. Typhoon Fabian. But it's not in central or southern Luzon. Nasa northern Luzon po to. It's actually 740 kilometers east-northeast of Itbayat, Batanes. So nasa dulong-dulo po ng Philippines. Okay? But it's intensifying yung southwest monsoon, kaya non-stop yung rains sa atin. Actually, kagabi, if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking it up, naka-orange rainfall warning tayo in areas around Metro Manila. So Metro Manila, naka-orange na, but then Cavite as well, because of non-stop rains. Thank goodness. Hindi po, wala namang major flooding. Merong paunti-unti, panakanakang flash floods in some parts of Metro Manila. Pero wala pong major flooding tayong nababalitaan that has crippled traffic, number one.
Sana huwag na magkaroon kasi napakahirap na nasasalanta pa ng bagyo in the middle of this pandemic, di ba?
That's true.
Mas mahirap magtulungan, mas mahirap mag-evacuate, kailangan pa rin nakamask, di ba? Yung mga ganon.
That's right.
So, sana naman ang weather ay makikooperate sa atin at masyadong pahirapan ng bahay.
Actually, akala ko nga several times today, parang ayos na. There was maybe like 5 minutes, some points during today na medyo lumiwanag. Sabi ko, akala ko ito na yon. Lumabas na yung araw eh. It actually came out and suminag. Nagkaroon ng, it was bright, but then all of a sudden, 5 minutes after, ayan na po, dumating na, inihip ng hangin, and it was suddenly very, very dark. This was around 2 p.m. kanina. So, obviously, ganun pa rin po ang ating sitwasyon. Latest update from the NDRRMC as of 2 o'clock today. Orange rainfall warning sa Tarlac na rin. Pampanga, Bulacan, at kasama na rin ang Metro Manila. So, still expect heavy rainfall po especially dito sa lugar natin sa Metro Manila, no? And the outlying areas and provinces.
Nadetense ako pag nakakakita ako ng mga alert na nakalagay pag
Yeah.
baha at pagguho ng loob.
Pag yung mga kulay na yan, mga orange lumalabas na yan, ako kinakabahan na rin ako eh. Kasi obviously, you know, I know there's a quarantine, but there are things na sometimes you have to do, you have to go to. Syempre, may hirapan ang mobility ng mga tao pagka locations like EDSA, yung tapat po ng Krame, 2 years ago, this was 2019, bumaha po dyan na napakatindi when there was a sudden outpouring ng ulan, I think it was October or something, and then SLEX po, bumabaha din to, itong South Luzon Expressway, pag bigla ang ulan. Unfortunately, yesterday, wala pong hindi po bumaha dito. But yun nga yung scary part is you never know, baka isang matinding buhos and it stops the mobility of people, stops traffic.
Right. Siguro sa mga ganitong panahon, kung mapapadalas itong ganitong tuloy-tuloy na ulan, kailangan maghanda na rin tayo, no? Siguro yung merong mga sasakyan, kailangan mag-pack na kayo sa kotse ng extra clothes, di ba? Siguro medyo may konting biskwit at konting pagkain dyan para kung ma-stranded sa kalye, mag-survive, di ba?
Saka important, wiwi bag. Maglagay po kayo ng wiwi bag.
Yes!
Mahirap.
Talaga.
Yan.
Yun ang pinaka-importante.
And also, paalala na rin sa mga yung nakatira sa low-lying areas na may chance, potential na bahain, may mga sasakyan kayo, nabanggit na kasi ni Nanay yung sasakyan, iiwas na po ninyo, no? Look for areas where you can park your vehicle safely para hindi kayo hindi maging mabaha yung sasakyan nyo o anurin. There are some malls who are very kind and generous na during times na may bagyo, malakas na ulan, baha, nagbubukas po sila ng parking lots nila ng libre. Thank goodness, hindi pa po kinakailangan gawin yun ngayon dahil wala pa nga ang baha. Hopefully, all throughout tonight, mas banayad yung buhos ng ulan at hindi po tayo bahain kasi mahirap yung nangyayari pag tulog ka eh. Napagising mo na lang, eto na. Ulan, lubog na yung sala mo, lubog na yung dining table mo and all that. So, sana po, hindi naman through the night, saka sila biglang bumuhos. But we do have a weather bulletin sa inyo. Hinahanda lang po ng ating mga reporters dito sa Radyo Pilipinas para mas concise, kumpleto, para kayo informed at meron kayong mga pwede nyo gawin yung inyong mga preparations, ika nga, bago matulog. Yung mga bintana, bubong, dapat ini-inspect nyo yan kasi bigla magtutuluan yan pag nagtag-ulan, ano?
Oo. Nalalaman mo na lang pagkabagyo na.
Huli na lahat.
Oo.
Mga patak-patak na sa loob ng bahay mo.
Oo. So, yan yung mga pagkahanda. Tapos yung ating rainy season parang nag-move na, no? Diba? May mag-August na.
Yep.
Tapos
Ito na yun. Tuloy-tuloy na yan. September, October, even November now is typhoon season. So, habang maaga pa, paghandaan na po ninyo yan, ano? And then emergency lights and all of that because every now and then, alam natin na sumasabay ang brownouts, blackouts pag umulan ng malakas o bumagyo. So, yan po mga things na kailangan yung mag-prepare para sigurado hindi kayo masurpresa at mailagay sa alanganin pag bumagyo. Today, we're gonna... Yes.
Ayan na ba?
No, wala pa, no? Wala pa, Nanay. Hinihintay pa rin natin yung bulletin nila. Dapat it's gonna happen about in any minute now. Sabi niya ating producer, no? But you were saying...
I was saying na nung huling may brownout, I think that was sometime last year, ang ginawa ko was yung mga ring light na pinagagamit natin sa ating mga Zoom meetings, yon ang pinang-emergency light ko. Yung ring light na nakasaksak sa power bank. Okay siya kasi ang lakas ng ring light, di ba? Mas malakas kasi dun sa mga emergency lamps.
That's true. That's true.
Oo. So yun, isang matinding brownout nag-survive ako because of a ring light.
Yan, matuto kayo kay Nana. Okay, ready na po ang ating weather update sa inyo. Let's go to the studios with Sheila Reyes for this Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Report.
Radyo Pilipinas Weather. Yes po, magandang hapon po sa inyo at ngayon din po sa ating mga tagapakinig. Update po muna sa binabantayan po nating bagyo na si Typhoon Fabian. Kaninang 4 p.m. ay hiling namataan ang sentro nitong mata ni Typhoon Fabian sa layong 505 kilometers northeast ng Itbayat, Batanes. Taglay pa rin po ang pinakamalakas na hangin na umaabot sa 150 kilometers per hour malapit sa gitna at gustiness na posibleng umabot sa 185 kilometers per hour. Sa kasalukuyan ay kumikilos pa ito pakanluran at mabagal po ang takbo nitong si Typhoon Fabian. Batay po sa ating latest analysis, hindi naman natin inaasahan na magdudulot ito ng mga pag-ulan. Subalit nakataas po ang ating tropical cyclone wind signal number 1 sa may Batanes at Babuyan Islands. Kaya asahan po natin yung areas po sa may extreme northern Luzon ay makakaranas po ng pagbugso ng hangin dulot po ni Typhoon Fabian. At dahil po, yun po, inuulit ko po, hindi po inaasahan na si Typhoon Fabian ay magdudulot po ng malalakas na mga pag-ulan, subalit yung amihan na ini-enhance nitong bagyo ay magdudulot po ng malalakas na mga pag-ulan sa malaking bahagi po ng Luzon. So kaninang 5 p.m. po nagpalabas po tayo ng heavy rainfall warning at nasa orange warning po ang Metro Manila, Zambales, Bataan, Laguna, Cavite, Batangas, Rizal, Pampanga, habang yellow warning naman po sa may Bulacan at Tarlac. Sa mga nabanggit na areas, asahan po natin na maaari po tayong makaranas ng moderate to heavy at paminsan-minsan po intense na mga pag-ulan. Kaya advice po natin sa ating mga kababayan ng mga nabanggit na areas na maging alerto po, lalong-lalo na po sa mga areas or mga low-lying areas dahil ang ganitong klaseng mga pag-ulan ay maaari po magdulot ng mga pagbaha at yung mga kababayan po natin na malapit sa bundok, maaari din po itong magdulot ng mga pagguho ng lupa. Para naman po sa lagay ng ating karagatan, nakataas po ang gale warning sa buong seaboards ng Luzon at Visayas. Kaya bawal pong pumalawat ang ating mga kababayang mangisda, lalong-lalo na yung gumagamit po ng maliliit na sasakyang pandagat. At yan muna po ang latest mula po dito sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Ako po si Sheila Reyes. Magandang hapon po.
Maraming salamat, Sheila Reyes, mula sa PBS. We'll take a quick break. Babalik ang Gearbox with our first guest of the show pagkatapos ng ilang sandali.
Tapang.
I do not demand respect, but I just want them to do which is correct.
Na may totoong malasakit.
Gagawin namin ang lahat, hindi namin kayo papabayaan. Huwag kayong matakot, nandito yung gobyerno ninyo.
Pusong tunay na mapagkalinga.
9888, Malasakit Center, Enhancing Quality of Education. Increase salary of balance billing policy. Bayanihan to heal as one act.
At isang amang abot ang aruga sa kanyang mga anak sa ibayong dagat.
The bilateral labor agreement is a testament of my commitment to stop abuses on our overseas Filipinos.
Paglilingkod na siksik sa gawa.
Build better roads, bridges, and improve health and education, and strengthen our safety and security.
At pagbabagong tatatak sa isip at kasaysayan.
We will strive to have a permanent and lasting peace before my term ends. That is my goal. That is my dream.
Saksihan at pakinggan ang State of the Nation Address ng Pangulo ng Republika, Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa kanyang ika-6 at huling ulat sa bayan. SONA 2021, Pamana ng Pagbabago. Kasama sa Pamana. Detalyado't buong araw na tututukan sa July 26. Tapat sa pag-uulat, Radyo Pilipinas.
Tamang nutrisyon, don't forget, yan ang tamang solusyon. I like it!
LSS na LSS ka dyan, Mars. Anong meron?
Naku Mars, Nutrition Month na! At alam mo ba ang tema ngayong taon ay malnutrisyon, patuloy na labanan, first 1,000 days tutukan. Kaya naman palagi ako napapakanta ng first 1,000 days jingle.
Sa atin pala ni na baby nakatutok ang Nutrition Month ngayon.
Correct Mars! Bukod sa jingle, meron ding laking 1,000 tips ang National Nutrition Council para gawing makabuluhan ang partisipasyon natin sa Nutrition Month. Tandaan mo lang Mars ang abakada.
As simple as abacada, Mars?
Yap, Mars. A A. Alagaan ng mga buntis. Ba. Breastfeeding kay baby ay mahalaga. Ka. Complementary feeding na sapat. Da. Dapat suportado tayo sa Philippine Plan of Action for Nutrition o PPAN.
Napakadaling ang tandaan, Mars, ng mga mensahe ngayong Nutrition Month.
Happy Nutrition Month sa'yo, Mars! Tandaan, kapag laking 1,000, yan ang tamang paraan. Mensahe mula sa National Nutrition Council ng DOH.
Itodo na ang slinyador, forward, and speed up with Gearbox sa Radyo Pilipinas 738 AM.
Pilipinas 738 AM. We're also live online. Mapapanood po tayo. That's right, mapapanood. Hindi lang mapapakinggan. Ano? You can watch us on Facebook Live. We're showing on 2 channels. Gearbox RP1 at Radyo Pilipinas 1 at Radyo Pilipinas 1. Eric Tipan kasama si Nana Nadal. And we welcome our first guest of the day mula po sa Toyota Motor Philippines, Miss Nadinne Capistrano. Hi Nadinne, welcome back to Gearbox.
Hello, it's a rainy afternoon. How are you guys?
That's right. Glad that you can join us. Are you working from home today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. At least hindi ka na kailangan bumiyahe under this weather condition. Ano? Number one, congratulations Nadine and the rest of the team from Toyota Motor Philippines on a very successful leg number 1 of the Toyota Gazoo Racing Vios Cup 2021. This happened on July 10, and there are a couple more events happening. Ano? We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. But for the listeners na hindi nakapanood, what happened and what was leg 1 nitong Vios Cup?
Yes, so we kick-started the Toyota Gazoo Racing Vios Cup this year after 1 year hiatus because of the pandemic. So, of course, everyone's really excited to get back on the track. We had a total of 48 racers during that race weekend. And, of course, since we're already racing under the Toyota Gazoo Racing brand, people can really expect a lot of new big things, exciting things, not just with Vios Cup, all throughout this year for the Toyota Gazoo Racing brand. So for Vios Cup, it was really action-packed weekend. Actually, everyone was really excited, really happy to be back on the track. Yun. A bit less number of racers compared to before, but of course, it's mainly because of the safety precautions that we're also looking after. Yun. A very exciting weekend. We just wrapped it up.
And people were still able to watch, tama? Not live, but online?
Yes, public spectators are not allowed for last race weekend since we're, of course, putting up really strict protocols for the speedway. But our motorsports fans were able to witness the race live. It has been streamed on our official Facebook channel. So that's Toyota Motor Philippines and Toyota Gazoo Racing PH on Facebook. And if they missed it live last weekend, they can still check it out on Facebook.
Now you mentioned Nadine, na much lesser yung number of racers. Did you turn down applicants, people who wanted to join because nga of distancing and health protocols, or talagang you set the limit at 48?
No, there are actually no limit set. It's more of our racers are very disciplined. They already know, they already gauge if they can really race this weekend. So I think it really came from them to decide if they will join this race weekend, depending on the health and safety considerations.
And then these racers, paano sila dinivide? Ano yung mga categories? Paano ba ang mga teams? May ganun ba?
Yes, okay. Maraming numbers to. So we have a total of 48 racers. 24 of those are autocross racers. So 12 race under the media class. So that's our usual motoring friends. And then 12 under the celebrities and influencers class. So for the circuit, we have a total of 24. That would be under 3 race classes. So 11 for promotional class, 7 for sporting class, and 6 for super sporting class.
Okay. And then, you mentioned yung circuit and autocross. So, for the sake of our viewers and listeners, anong makikita nila pag sa autocross at anong makikita nila sa circuit?
Okay, so the circuit race is our usual race format. So yun yung yung everyone at the track, tumatakbo sila, mag-uunahan. And then the autocross naman is where the individual participants will drive across a set of obstacle course. So for autocross, what their goal is to finish with the shortest possible time, while of course avoiding yung mga obstacles that are set on the track.
Parehong exciting.
Yes.
How long was the event on July 10? Was it yung leg number 1? How was it, a full day?
Yes. Actually, we did there are a total of 3 races for the weekend. We already concluded race 1 the day before. So, on the official race day, that's when we did race 2 and 3, as well as yung autocross challenge.
Was there a lot of trash talking kahit na magkakalayo yung mga racers?
You know what? Yes. Kasi, actually, for this season, we also welcomed the debut of Team Toyota Gazoo Racing PH. So under that, we composed 12 autocross racers, very diverse personalities. So from beauty queens to TV, radio, social media personalities, and of course our 3 celebrity racers who are now competing under the promotional class. So that's Troy Montero, Fabio Ibe, and Daniel Matsunaga. So our autocross racers, most of them are newbies, so they're really excited. They're really looking forward to, aside from of course racing, they're looking forward to meeting people. They are very competitive personalities. So from the start pa lang, parang they're really expressing na parang, oy, gusto kong manalo dito. Tapos nagsimula na sila mag-trash talk. It's all fun and games, but yun, G talaga sila, as in parang trash talkan, hiritan, and of course, mga tanungan ng tips how to conquer the track.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so kahit na nagta-trash talk sila, nag-share pa rin sila ng mga tips.
Yes.
You mentioned may beauty queens, influencers, radio announcers, personalities. These racers, these set of racers, did they have training prior to attacking the track nung race weekend?
The only training they ever got is the day before the official autocross race. Yes, they had the whole day to practice. Yeah, the day before to learn the ropes, hear it from our instructors and professionals, but that's it. Yun.
And kamusta naman ang performance after a day of training? Or dinaan na lang sa trash talk?
It was really good actually. Of course, we set up autocross to be to make racing really inclusive. To invite racing enthusiasts to start with racing through ito muna. So it's really I wouldn't say easy. It's challenging, but it's a great first step to taking an interest towards racing. So I've noticed na parang first run napapa, but then madali naman nilang nakuha. Aside from applying what they hear on the track, there are parang tips talaga from our instructors na they easily grasp, they easily understand, and then i-apply agad nila sa next run nila. Yun. So parang we've observed also even from the previous season na our racers, autocross racers, starting from one leg to the next, there are significant improvements.
Yeah. And you can tell, ano, I mean, because sila Fabio Ide, sila Troy Montero, they all started out sa celebrity class, and now promotional na yung mga yan. So they're getting more and more serious, more skilled in racing a vehicle.
So, nai-inspire yung mga may aspirations and dreams to become a race car driver na pwede pala, di ba?
Good enough training, definitely. Although for especially for people na bagong-bago pa lang, it's not easy. Yeah, so you have to be impressed with the dedication nito mga celebrities, a day before, and then you have to perform the next day. That's not easy, I mean, because you need a lot of seat time, ang tinatawag nga nila, to be able to get comfortable, number one, with the level of intensity. Kasi kung hindi ka nagmamaneho ng ganong style, it takes some getting used to.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, na-atake mo. I mean, Nana would know. We've organized in our past events, radio, we've organized several motoring events, and it's not easy attacking, yung tinatawag nga mga attacking corners, mga apex, and all that stuff, mga hairpin turns, and then you feel yung G-forces of the car as it turns, as you brake, and all that stuff. So that's overwhelming talaga to somebody, and your senses, it's just yung getting bombarded behind the wheel. So very impressed, especially with the ladies, who really went all out. These celebrities that participated and were very, very game in an event like this. Galing.
Banggitin nga natin, Nadine, sino-sino ba yung mga sumali? Yung mga celebrity, diverse team. Diverse personalities, how do you call it?
Sige. Under Team Toyota Gazoo Racing PH, so we have our beauty queens and media personalities. So si Winwin Marquez, si Laura Liman, and si Carla Lizardo. And then we also have our actors and TV stars, si Alex Diaz, Aaron Villaflor, John Manalo, Gab Lagman, and Jack Yu. And we also have social media personalities like Lexi Mendiola, Jules Aquino, and Bianca Yao. Tapos, we have radio personality also, si Gino Villamor. So that completes the 12. The 12 dun sa
Kudos.
Team Toyota Gazoo Racing PH.
Kudos
Pwede na idagdag
discuss.
sa title nila yung / race car driver.
Yeah.
Diba?
I mean,
Yes.
because not everybody gets to train like that. Hindi biro yung ganyang klaseng training. Are they gonna be part of leg 2? Kasi para sa, especially, I'm sure they have their own set of fans, followers on social media. Are yung same 12 ba na yan, they will be carried over to leg 2?
Yes, we're expecting to see them on leg 2 and leg 3 kasi they can actually accumulate their standing and their points throughout the whole season. So, sabihin natin let's say si Alex, he's the champion for this leg, but if by the second leg may mas magaling na performance sa kanya, by the end of it all, someone else might take the top position.
Okay. That's good.
So,
Abangan
ilang
sila ng
legs?
mga fans.
Ilang chances?
3 legs. We have 3 race weekends for this year, for this season.
And would you know the dates, Nadine, kung kailan yung susunod ng mga legs?
Yes. So the next one will be on September 11th, and then the last will be November 6th.
Okay, so there's a month interval. Ang tagal, Bakit naman ganun? I'm sure.
Training.
Kalawangin yung mga mga celebrities natin. Siyempre, mas maganda pa, madalas yung practice mo eh.
Actually, parang coming from our previous seasons, this is closer between each leg. Parang before we had 4, diba? Tapos per quarter siya. Ngayon, it's a bit closer. Of course, in between all of that circuit, especially, they will have their training schedules also.
Okay.
Yun.
So they will be training in between.
They have scheduled practices also.
Okay, cool.
The autocross, mga lang yun, practice mga the day before. Yes.
So siguro tong second round will be more exciting kasi mas sanay na sila, Mas matatapang na yan, di ba? Ikaw muna, so sino ang nanalo dun sa first?
For autocross,
Or highest pointer, paano ba yun? Ganun ba yun?
ano siya kasi, by the finals round, knockout system siya.
Okay.
So, the final four, so they will be divided into two. Maglalaban sila, and then they will battle for the third and fourth place and the first and second place. Yun. So for the media class for autocross, nag-third si Sir Inigo, Manila Bulletin. Second si Sir Ian from Top Gear, and then number 1, Sir Eric. Gusto mo bang hulaan?
hindi na kailangang magduda pa. I mean, so far, si Jose Altuveros has been very good, whether it's BR or in behind the wheel. It's really good, fast
And
driver.
even in
Online or offline.
Yeah. Na-interview na natin sila Jose
Yes,
dito, di ba?
yes,
Remember? We had them on the show. He was the media winner sa ating Supra Cup. So, and sa Vios Cup pa rin. I'm very, really impressed. Magaling talaga si Jose. So, good. Congrats.
No?
Yeah.
Yung
I don't know.
mo sa
Does it translate,
totoo.
Nadine? I mean, may mga sumali ba ng Supra na nasa Vios Cup or and vice versa? And did you see aside from Jose?
Usually,
from our influencers, si John Manalo, I think, and Gino Quillamon already tried the e-motorsports GRGT Cup, and then they joined this year's influencers class. Si John, nag-second place siya sa autocross.
Wow. So it does translate.
yeah. Pero sa bagay kasi yung I think mga F1 drivers, mga ganyan, they really train virtually rin di ba? So,
Yeah, especially now. They do. And maraming mga virtual racers na sumali na sa totoong racing because of how good they were. So
kailangan natin umpisahan ni Eric. Virtual na.
I've
Ang
heard.
problema dyan, I get scared. I've tried attending a track day. Yabang mo, ganyan, game na game. Pero pagdating mo doon, tapos ang daming kotse nakasabay, parang, ayoko na.
pag wheel to wheel, wheel to wheel is totally different. Yeah, you've got to be impressed with yung sumasali sa circuit because wheel to wheel is totally different.
Hindi ko kaya. And I
Parang
before,
kita mo na huli ka, may hiya ka.
yeah. Hindi, tsaka yung nakakatakot, yung o-overtake ka ba? Didikit ba siya sa'yo? Yung mga ganon, di ba? So, medyo ibang klase rin sila na games sila. I remember before sa karting, ganyan yung pag-try ko, biglang ang dami na, natakot ako. So, yung later on sinabi ko, can I just go alone? Walang kasabay.
But speaking of, Nadine, were there any, what are the highlights? May mga exciting incidents ba on track? What went on?
Of course, starting from the start, one of the highlights is the sneak preview of the GR Yaris driven by our president, Mr. Atty.
Yeah, we'll talk about that some more later. But that's but I mean, in terms of the race, what were the highlights? Were there any things that you wanna?
Veteran racers actually dominated the circuit championship this weekend. So sila pa rin. Very familiar names of podium position. So that's sila Inigo Anton, Stefano Rivera, Red Diwa, Gerard Loy. Yun. We have new names na nag-podium also. Hindi ko ma-recall. Pero yun, more on veteran racers.
Veterans pa rin, of course.
Yes, oo. Mm-hmm. Yun.
Sanay na sila no? Tsaka I'm sure they were really waiting for this. And
for sure. What's a full year with no motorsports, no racing, and then finally
na-miss nila.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, kahit yung mag-drive lang nakakamiss kasi hindi tayo masyado lumalabas, di ba?
That's true. Now, if there are, I mean, are you still open to accept more racers or the roster is set for leg 2 and 3 yan na yun?
We actually opened last season the autocross the autocross challenge for car clubs and Toyota owners, but of course for this season we can't bring it back yet, and we had to put it on hold for safety reasons.
Yeah.
And then for the circuit, our racers actually purchased the Vios One Make Race car, the Vios OMR, and they attended the Toyota Gazoo Racing Academy, which is our racing school. So if you fulfill those two requirements, you'll be able to join for this season. But I think sold out na yata yung cars namin.
Okay.
for
So
this
set na. So the set of racers you have sa leg 1, those are the same ones na tatapos na nung season.
Some racers who joined the racing school and have the Vios OMR, they weren't able to join this leg in July. So we can expect possible na madagdagan pa siya.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Pero naka-apply na to before. Hindi na open to more, di ba?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So sold out na yung
Nakaset
units.
na to. Mhm.
Yeah.
Oo nga, sold out na din yung units. Wala na.
More the merrier.
Kaya kailangan, pinapaghandaan yan, di ba?
Yeah.
Kung gusto mo talaga.
You mentioned kanina Nadine na online lang to pwedeng panoorin, no live audience because of the pandemic. But is there a chance na you're gonna accept maybe a few slots, open some slots, some seats, makanood sila sa stands sa CIS in September?
Very different without the public spectator.
For sure.
Different. And of course, we miss having the racing enthusiasts witness this live. But of course, still safety is our number one priority. So it will depend on the situation and the prevailing protocols from second and third leg. But we're hoping and we're optimistic that things will be better by then. And of course, we can consider opening that kapag pwede na.
Kahit may 2 seats in between, stuff like that, no? Because especially for sports fans, whatever sports you're into. I mean, yung NBA season, NBA championship just finished, and then you see people punong-puno yung stadiums, punong-puno yung mga watch parties nila, and so you kind of miss all that action, and there's the motorsport, the biggest motorsport event so far in the country, itong Vios Cup, and yet it's online, so kulang eh. Hindi mo maramdaman yung wow effect ng race.
Yes, iba talaga live.
That's true.
Yung energy ng audience, syempre na-excite din lalo and na-i-inspire yung drivers, di ba?
So cross your fingers na gumaan-gaan yung quarantine natin level. So baka magbukas ang a few seats ang Toyota and i-raffle off yung spots na yan, yung slots, yung seats, whatever, para may makanood live ng second leg ng Vios Cup. But kung hindi pa, Nadine, can you tell us again kung ano yung mga channels where they can watch it when the second leg comes around?
Yes, it will be live, real time on our official Facebook channel. So that's Toyota Motor Philippines and Toyota Gazoo Racing PH on Facebook.
Okay. Sana maganda lang yung internet mo, no? Masakit dyan. I mean, yung mga dying, whatever, crucial parts ng race, and then maghahang.
Yes.
Pa-cross na sa finish line no? Biglang,
sana hindi.
Yeah.
And yung dates again, kailan?
That's September 11 and November 6.
Okay.
Are you guys cooking up anything special, anything different sa leg 2? Can you tease us about it? Wala pa, hindi ko magsasabi. Nasa itsura ni Nadine, parang hindi na sasabihin eh.
You'll just have to tune in to find out. You know naman, Toyota, we have
I knew it.
Prizes on our
Of course. Speaking of, ano yung prizes we were seeing kanina, no? There were these checks na hinahawakan ng mga racers. What were the prizes of podium finishers?
For the sporting class, it's 10,000, 15,000, and 25,000. And then for the super sporting, it's 15,000, 35,000, and 50,000 per race.
Wow.
So we have 3 races.
3 races yun.
And
Right.
yun. So if you win it all, super sporting ka, that's 50,000 times 3. Yun.
Galing. Now that we mentioned it kanina, no, yung GR Yaris, it's, I mean, there's news about it. Photos are out on social media. No? Can you tell us about the GR Yaris? What is it, Nadine?
Yes, I'm so very excited about Toyota's most anticipated hot hatch. And I know everyone else is excited too. I think ang daming naghintay, ang daming teasers, ang daming rumors when it will arrive. It is finally here.
Pero
Yun.
yung gray market nun, pinag-uusapan na, gray market unit pa lang yan. Nagkakagulo na yun.
Yes. Mga ilan ata yung nauna before us. But
Right.
PMP, officially, it is here. So we launched it after the sneak preview nung Vios Cup nung July 10. We officially launched it last weekend, July 17. So the GR Yaris, what makes it really unique and special, I think, is while regular motorsports cars are built from normal road production vehicles, the GR Yaris is built in reverse. So it is a performance motorsports vehicle then developed to be a road vehicle. So that's one of the things that everyone's really excited about in terms of its performance. The Philippine spec comes in the 6-speed manual transmission, and its engine is hailed as the world's best in Line 3. Yun. It's the unique GR4 four-wheel drive system makes it really competitive in any condition, very rally ready, if I may say. And the local spec comes with a high performance or what we call circuit package is standard. And of course, aside from its performance, I think it looks and feels really sexy, of course, very race and rally ready.
It's the hottest hatch I've seen so far. You said 3-cylinder. This is a 1.6-liter 3-cylinder, no? Correct? Wow.
So you announced that you will be bringing it in March, di ba? And since then, I'm sure meron nang nag-reserve.
What's lahat ba? I mean, will all dealerships have it, or how many units are there?
Only our 16 GR Performance dealerships will sell the GR Yaris. Actually, we announced it in March, right? Tapos right after that, we opened the reservations na. And as of the moment,
Sold out na?
all units are already allocated.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
How many are those?
Around 140, 150. I can't quite remember the exact figure.
And
but
already-
around that. Yes.
Already allocated?
So
Wow.
dadagdag pa ba? O yun na yun? Limited ba to? Paano ba yan? Napanik
that-
ako. Kasi parang napanik ako.
Parang kukuha ka na.
Oo nga eh. Parang biglang kukuha. Napanik ako dun sa ano.
That we'll have to confirm. Of course, kasi it's not just the Philippines who's getting the allocation for this, and it's not just us who's very excited about it. Yun. It's also being allocated to several countries across Asia, worldwide. So we will
Who are we sharing it with dito sa region natin? We're the only left hand naman ah. Who are we Kunin na natin yung allocation nila. Kasi mas 150.
So ngayon, naka-waitlist. Ganun ba yun? Pagka
Yes.
interesado ka?
I think it's some cancel, maybe a slot will open up, but pakawalan mo pa ba?
Yeah, why will you cancel? Are you crazy?
Buy it and then sell it.
By the way, how much is GR Yaris?
It retails at 2.65 million for the 1.6-liter turbo manual variant.
And one trim lang to, Nadine.
Yes.
Wow, that's a very good price for a hot hatch like this, 2.6. Wow. No wonder. Ubus na agad.
Yes.
Oo. And then, when will they get the units?
It will be available by August 14.
Okay. Less than a month.
Yes.
Wow, how
Just
exciting.
a little more weight.
Yes. Pero nagpa-teaser na kami sa media nung last weekend.
That's right. No, napanood ko 'yon. What was the feedback? What was the reaction you had from the media on the media day with the GR Yaris?
Very good reactions. Actually, very good is an understatement. They're really also ecstatic, excited about its performance. aside from that, of course, they were really able to stretch its legs at the tracks of the speedway, not just a regular test drive. Parang they did braking, they did slalom, they did laps. Yun.
Did you use the whole track? Did you use the whole track?
Not the whole track. No.
Okay, kalahati lang.
Part of it and yung hot lap.
Must be fun.
Yeah. Ang pinaka naririnig kong word to describe driving it is ang sarap daw. Whatever that means.
I can just imagine, ano? I mean, a four-wheel drive hot hatchback like that na may 1.6 engine, 3-liter turbocharged. Woo. Wow.
Yeah, I've yet to learn manual. I think I'm going to learn manual for that car.
No kidding. Oh, you have to.
Grabe yung reactions nila. Parang the handling really is something else now. Yun. You can really feel the performance, the motorsport spirit of the vehicle. Yun. Very good review.
Because of this kind of reaction, Nadine, are you guys planning like a parang GR Yaris club for this exclusive number 150 people who own these units?
Why not? But I think even before this details I think parang there's been buzz in the community na talaga. I've been hearing very excited fans of the GR Yaris. Yung mga nakakuha ng allocation, already like sharing their plans or modification scene is really big on the GR Yaris. That's what I've heard so far. Good.
Malamang naka-form na yung club, Eric.
Yeah, I'm guessing, ano?
Tapos sila mag-exchange. Nakuha mo na ba yung quads mo? Di ba yung GR Yaris? Nako, ang saya.
That's true. Okay, so August 14, we could be seeing the GR Yaris in the sheet metal on the streets because finally it's going to be released to yung people it's been allocated to. So yung mga may-ari, congratulations. Wow, you are proud owners of this very versatile and exciting vehicle. Ano? But no word yet, Nadine, you were saying no word yet on whether or not you're going to add more units. You're going to bring in more units? Wala pa? Any promos going on right now with Toyota Motor Philippines?
Yes, we regularly offer promos monthly. So if you want to be updated on what's the latest, you can follow our TMP official pages. So that's Toyota Motor Philippines and Toyota Gazoo Racing page on Facebook and Instagram, and our official website, that's toyota.com.ph, and we're also on Viber. So dun sa mga mas fast-paced, we also regularly post updates, promos, launches, events on Viber. So that's Toyota PH.
All right. Great talking to you. Great seeing you again, Nadine. Congratulations on the big events that you guys successfully put up. The Vios Cup, obviously, and the upcoming release of the GR Yaris. More power to you guys at Toyota Motor Philippines, and come back on the show and tell us more news in the future. I'm sure kung tatanungin kita ngayon, is there anything you're launching? Di mo naman sasabihin. So,
I am looking forward to seeing you guys soon.
Yeah, we would definitely
always
supporting you. So we'll just be on the sidelines waiting for the big news. Can't wait for the next one that you guys are gonna bring in. So congratulations again. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Nadine Capistrano of Toyota Motor Philippines.
Thank you. Stay safe also.
We'll take a quick break. GearBox will be back right after these.
Tapang.
I do not demand respect, but I just want them to do which is correct.
Na may totoong malasakit.
Gagawin namin ang lahat, hindi namin kayo papabayaan. Huwag kayong matakot, nandito yung gobyerno ninyo.
Pusong tunay na mapagkalinga.
9888 Malasakit Center, enhancing quality of education, increase salary, no balance billing, bayanihan to heal as one act.
At isang amang abot ang aruga sa kanyang mga anak sa ibayong dagat.
The bilateral labor agreement is a testament of my commitment to stop abuses on our overseas Filipinos.
Paglilingkod na siksik sa gawa.
Build better roads, bridges, and improve health and education, and strengthen our safety and security.
At pagbabagong tatatak sa isip at kasaysayan.
We will strive to have a permanent and lasting peace before my term ends. That is my goal. That is my dream.
Saksihan at pakinggan ang State of the Nation Address ng Pangulo ng Republika, Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa kanyang ika-6 at huling ulat sa bayan. SONA 2021, Pamana ng Pagbabago. Kasama sa Pamana. Detalyado't buong araw na tututukan sa July 26. Tapat sa pag-uulat, Radyo Pilipinas.
Alam mo bang ikaw ang aming priority? Ngayong Nutrition Month, nilalayon ng 2021 Nutrition Month na palawigin ang kalaman at matutukan ang pagbubuntis ni Mami. Ang panahon ng pagbubuntis ay critical na yugto kung saan kinakailangan na mibigay ang tamang nutrisyon upang masigurong healthy si Mami, ganon din si Baby. Ano-ano nga ba ang mga dapat gawin sa loob ng 9 na buwan o 270 days na pagbubuntis? Una, mahalagang mabigyan si Mami ng sapat at masustansyang pagkain. Sa umpisa pa lamang ng pagbubuntis, importante din na makainom agad si Mami ng iron folic acid supplements sa loob ng 180 days upang maiwasan ang anemia at pagkakaroon ni baby ng birth defects. Mami, alamin din ang mga libreng serbisyo na kalaan para sa iyong pagbubuntis na available sa health center sa inyong lugar. Punta na sa health center para sa regular prenatal check-up ng 4 na beses o higit pa. Malnutrisyon, patuloy na labanan. First 1,000 days, tutukan. Tandaan, kapag laging 1,000, yan ang tamang paraan. Mensahe mula sa National Nutrition Council ng DOH.
Totoo bang effective ang VCO o virgin coconut oil sa COVID-19? Ako na ang magsasabi sa iyo. Effective! Ito si Cabsec Carlo Nograles. Sabi ng mga eksperto sa Department of Science and Technology, mabisa ang virgin coconut oil o VCO para mas mabilis na gumaling at pigilan ang paglala ng COVID-19. Mura na, effective pa. Sigurado dahil gawang Pinoy. Cabsec Carlo Nograles, nagpapaalalang kailangan nating magtulungan.
Mahalagang paalala, ang VCO ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Mga anak, halika na, kain na tayo.
Gulay po ulit? Masarap kaya yan, healthy pa. Dapat lagi tayo kumakain ng masustansyang pagkain saka umiinom ng vitamins para malakas ang katawan natin. Pag healthy tayo, hindi tayo magkakaroon ng kahit anong sakit, lalo na ang COVID. Oo nga pala, ayaw ko yung COVID. Okay po, lahat tayo, let's all be healthy!
Maging responsable, maging ligtas, sarili ay pangalagaan para COVID-19 ay malabanan. We heal as one. Isang paalala mula sa Philippine Broadcasting Service, Radyo Pilipinas, Republika FM1 at Capital FM2.
Itodo na ang silinyador, forward and speed up with GearBox sa Radyo Pilipinas 738 AM.
Hey lahat, it is just seconds before 6 o'clock. Eric Tipan with Nana Nadal. Ito po ang Gearbox live sa Radyo Pilipinas 738 AM, but you can watch us on Facebook. We're on Facebook Live, Gearbox RP1, ang channel, or Radyo Pilipinas 1. We're back on the show. How are you guys? We welcome Migs Torres from the Migs Torres Experience on YouTube. Migs, kumusta? We missed you last week.
It's good to be back, Eric and Nana. Thank you very much for having me once again. And na-miss ko din kayo. And na-miss ko kayong takamin ng mga masarap na pagkain. And naghanda talaga ako ng something. Niluto ko talaga to. Medyo nag-experiment ako ng konti. Pero nahuli ko yung tamang timpla ng pagkain ito. Now, what we're going to talk about today is salpicao.
Actually, paborito. Gusto kong sabihin na paborito ko yun. Although I like it so much, pero nakakalimutan ko lang order. It's one of those dishes na pag pumunta ka sa restaurant, it's always on the menu. And para sa akin, you can't go wrong with salpicao. Wala pa ako natikmang salpicao na hindi masarap, to be honest.
Actually, basta kasi madali siyang gawin.
Kung matigas.
Ayan, yan. Well,
malasa naman, hindi man ako mapili sa kung matigas. Gusto malasa, masarap eh.
Well, easy to please pala si Eric.
Ayaw, pare, sobra.
Umayain mo na lang ng umayain, ano?
Basta malasa yung maganda yung pagkatimpla.
Malasa to. Basta, ano kasi ang salpicao? Well, first of all, salpicao, for those of you guys, well, I'm sure most of you know it already, pero sa mga first time na nakarinig nito, unang-una, hindi ko alam ba't first time nyo naririnig to. Pangalawa,
Actually, totoo. Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit first time. Hindi ka ba lumalabas?
Yun nga eh.
Grabe.
Pero pag ngayon mo lang ito.
I mean, kahit hindi yung basta may restaurant na napuntahan ka nagse-serve ng beer, siguradong may salpikaw yan.
Sigurado yan.
Oo.
Pero alam mo ako, hindi ko siya pinipika-pika. As in, inuulam ko. Talagang rice.
Pwede.
Ang sarap kasi. Yun, ito kasi nagsimula to, it's a Spanish inspired. Actually, no, it's Portuguese inspired. It's not really Spanish inspired.
Oh.
Portuguese inspired ito. The term salpicao is used to describe a Portuguese traditional sausage. Sausage talaga siya. Okay? Smoke and light brown yung kulay. Kinakain nito raw. Itong sausage na to, yung salpicao.
Really?
Dito sa atin, yes.
It's raw?
Oh, I mean, of course you'll smoke it first. Ibig sabihin na raw, hindi mo na ipiprito.
Hindi mo na ipiprito, exactly.
Diretso mo na siya. Parang sa salami Milano, yung mga ganyan, mga salsuchon.
So parang hotdog.
Charcuterie board mo.
Charcuterie board.
Yun.
Yun. Pwede yan sa yung inyong salpicao. But as Portuguese salpicao, Filipino salpicao is tender cuts of meat. Tender cuts of beef.
Beef to, di ba? Beef, oo.
Beef, yes. Pero may variations na rin. Nagkakaroon ng tuna salpicao, mga ganyan. Chicken, may pork na rin. Pero
Beef is the best. Beef is the best.
tofu salpicao. Para sa mga tofu and mushroom. Para sa mga vegan, vegan na friends natin. Pero ito, ang pinakamasarap na form niya is beef.
Yeah.
And kung mamimili kayo ng cut ng beef, ito ang masasuggest ko sa inyo. Well, tenderloin salpicao is always great. Ito pinapakita natin ngayon sa screen. It's
mahirap pa itong ginagawa nyo na may picture. Hirap na nga ako nung walang picture. Mas mahirap.
Ayan, tapos may rice pa na. Ayan, may rice.
Sarap, di ba? Usually, yung mga cuts na gamit dito sa nakikita yung photo na ito, it's either tenderloin or the fillet. Now, you also need...
Ito lang yung na-appreciate. Dati ayoko nun. Parang
talaga?
Ang garlic?
Wow!
What? Buo?
Bakit?
Yun yung nagpapasarap dun eh.
Oo, ayoko yun dati.
Well,
and then when I discovered it, wow.
Pag undercooked, syempre. Hindi masarap yun. Medyo sobrang tangi nun. Medyo sobrang spicy nun. Pero pag tama yung pagkaluto mo, yung malambot, ang sarap. Okay? So yun ang gawin ninyo. They also need 1/4 cup of soy sauce and 1/4 cup of Worcestershire.
Ano ulit?
Worcestershire. Yung sauce na yun.
Tell mo na lang.
Alam niyo na yun.
Tell mo na lang.
Ilang taon po ako sa radyo, mga kaibigan, hindi ko po na-perfect yan. Buti na lang, hindi ko everyday sinasabi. Imagine niyo kung may kailangan tayong basahin. This song was brought to you by Worcestershire. Okay, now, kailangan niyo yung sauce na yun, okay? Isa sa mga brand nun, Leia and Perrins. Yan.
Yun. Kilala na.
Okay, now, you also need 1 teaspoon of sugar. Okay? And you need some olive oil. Mga 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Depende sa dami ng karne nyo, pwedeng 3. And, kailangan nyo ng butter. Now, okay, yung olive oil tsaka yung butter, magandang mix. Unang-una masarap pampalasa talaga yan eh. Okay, huwag yung gagamit ng extra virgin olive oil para dito. Hindi yan ang ginagamit. Kasi ang extra virgin olive oil ay ginagamit yan pang salad dressing, pangluto sa pasta, ganyan. Pag magluto kayo ng ulam, gumamit kayo ng olive oil, pure olive oil lang. May kita yung difference niyan, hindi extra virgin. Now, olive oil kasi is naturally mapait yan, and lalo papait yan kasi pag nasunog ninyo sa kawali. Now, olive oil has what you call a low smoke point. The low smoke point means mabilis siyang uminit at mabilis siyang masunog. That's why kailangan nyo ng butter para kahit paano na nawawala yung bilis na yun, naghahalo. So tumatagal ng konti, tumataas ng konti yung smoke point niya. And plus, napakasarap pag may butter, guys. Now, you also need some mushrooms. Optional na itong mushrooms and chili flakes. No? Pero if meron kayo, then why not? Use
mushrooms, optional ba ang mushrooms? Yung chili flakes. Pero yung mushrooms, optional ba yun, Migs?
Oo, actually. Sa traditional na salpicao or yung talagang salpicao ng Pilipinong ginagawa, modern, meron ng mushrooms. Dati wala. Pero, mas masarap pag meron, guys. So, bumili na lang kayo ng mushrooms, di ba? Kung tinatamad kayo magtadtad ng mushrooms, may nabibiling stems and pieces ng mushrooms. Yun yung bilhin ninyo. Okay?
Halata.
Now, nakalata. Pwede na yan. Well, kung gusto nyo talaga yung binababad nyo muna yung dried mushroom, nasa sa inyo na yan kung sino pa culinary. Yan. Now, what you do first is you need to cut the beef into cubes. 1 inch, you think, or if not, pieces na lang kung kunwari manipis na. Then, you season it liberally. Okay, pag sinabi ko pong liberally, aasinan nyo siya, lagyan yung paminta, pero hindi naman yung maglalasang 9 volts na baterya. Okay? Huwag yung ganun. Basta, yung enough lang. You liberally season it para magkaroon ng lasa. Set it aside for about 10 minutes.
Ilang kilo to, Migs, sinasabi mo?
1 kilo.
1 kilo. Usually, I mean, kasi like ako, pag sinabi mo liberally, hindi ko na, I have no idea kung ano sinasabi mo. Is it 1 pinch, 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon?
Ito yung kamay. Wala pala ako sa video. Okay. Yung kamay ninyo, dumakot kayo ng salt gamit ang fingers. At yun yung, sa video. Ito yung kamay nyo, dumakot kayo, yung madadakot ninyo, gano'n ninyo.
Yun na yun. Yun na yung liberally sa
hindi yung
1 kilo?
isang pinch ha. Hindi isang pinch
ha. So, all 5 fingers?
All 5 fingers, kuha kayo. Tapos sabay, yun, ibudbud
yun na yung
ninyo sa
liberally
asin.
for 1 kilo?
Pwede nyo gawin 2 beses, okay?
Okay.
Kinukuha lang natin is malagyan lang siya ng flavor. Hindi natin hinahanap na umalat siya kasi meron tayong toyo, meron tayong sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
Anong sauce natin?
Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Basta.
Worcestershire.
Meron kang lian parents, nalagyan mo rin yan. Aalat yun. So, nilalagyan mo na yan para magkaroon ng konting lasa. Hindi siya bland pag niluto mo. Now, meron kang, what you do, you let it set it aside for about 10 minutes, di ba? Para lang manuot yung lasa.
Hindi kailangan overnight?
Hindi siya overnight. 10 minutes lang. Kasi pag overnight, ang mangyayari dyan, ma-absorb niya yung unang-una, ma-absorb niya yung yung salt. Pangalawa, yung moisture makawala. So, hindi lalambot yung beef mo. Okay, now, set it aside. Next, combine the Worcestershire sauce and yung toyo natin and sugar in a bowl. Mix it, or meron kayong maliit na whisk, pwede rin. Whisk it until sugar is dissolved. Yan. Set it aside din. Let it cure for a bit habang nagcha-chop kayo ng garlic. Okay? You can mince it, you can crush it, or gusto nyo yung binabalatan, pwede din yun. Mas masarap yung kalahati talaga, guys. Tandaan niyo yan. Then, pag okay na yan, in a pan, okay ng pan, kung kuwali, initin ninyo, pero hindi nyo agad siya iinitin. For a few seconds, antayin ninyo, in medium heat. Actually, hindi. Huwag nga medium heat muna. Low heat muna. Dahan, gradually natin i-increase yung heat. Sa kawali, low heat, lalagay nyo yung olive oil. Pagkatapos, after a few seconds, lagay nyo yung butter. Magsisimulang mag-melt yan. Pag nakita nyo nang nagsisimulang mag-melt yung mantikilya, tataas nyo ng konti yung heat. Tapos lalagay nyo ngayon yung bawang. Kailangan habang nagme-melt, hindi kailangan, dapat gawin nyo yun habang nagme-melt yung butter para ma-infuse yung lasa ng garlic dun sa oil ninyo. Okay?
Importante ba yung timing na yan, Migs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ito yung mga
importante tips ni Migs Torres Experience.
The little things, kumbaga. The details. Pa-melt yung butter, lagay nyo yung garlic. Tapos, swish it around for about a minute hanggang sa medyo nagbabrown na siya ng konti. Okay? Next, yung pag slightly brown na, yung garlic niyo hindi po yung brown na, slightly pa lang, sisimula pa lang muluto, lagay niyo yung karne. Set it one side, tapos lagay niyo yung karne sa kabilang side, sear niyo about 1 or 2 minutes lang din. Tapos combine nyo na siya. And then, that's when you add your sauce mix. Okay? Pag-add nyo ng sauce mix, just make it, just cook it for about 3 to 5 minutes, guys. 3 to 5 minutes lang. Max yung 5 minutes. Once nag-thicken yan, kasi magre-reduce yan eh. Okay? Doon nyo ito-turn ng medyo mas mataas pa yung, yung heat pag niluluto nyo na. Pag nakita nyo nagsimula na siyang kumulo, dahan-dahan nyo ibaba sa medium ulit. Okay? Tapos, pagkatapos niyan, just, after 5 minutes, makita mo nag-reduce na yan. Just simmer it for about a few more seconds. Patayin nyo na. Kuha na kayo ng kanin, guys. Lagyan nyo na sa kanin ninyo. Yun na yun. Sabi nyo na yung mushrooms. Okay, yung mushrooms, you add it, sabay, pag lagyan na kayo ng beef. Yung mushrooms, lagyan nyo na rin. Okay?
Sabay na.
Doon nyo sosote yung
All in all, yung beef is about 7 minutes in the pan.
Yes.
Tama ba?
Yes.
About 7 minutes, diba?
About 7 minutes in the pan. Ano na yan? Maganda na yan. You're not looking for medium rare. You're not looking for yung medyo you're looking for something that's close to well done. You're something that's close to medium well. Yun yung hinahanap ninyong lasa. Para may bite pa rin dahil ito salpicao ito eh. So yun, ang masarap dito is siyempre, nabanggit natin yung kanin, di ba? Tsaka malamig na beer. Pero, alam nyo ba, isa sa pinakamasarap pag kumain kayo ng salpicao, okay? O yung pandesal, lagyan nyo ng butter, tapos sabay lagyan nyo ng garlic, toast ninyo.
Tapos papalaman mo yung salpicao?
Oh, palaman mo yung salpicao. I guarantee you guys, it's the best. Wow. Pandesal garlic bread with salpicao. Siyempre, pwede ka mag-French baguette. Meron kayong French baguette, di ba? Pero, yung kung simplihan lang tayo, tapos yung very easy to acquire yung tinapay, huwag kayo mag-tasty, mag-pandesal kayo kasi crust pa yun eh. Yung pandesal, pag ininit nyo yan, naku, napakasarap niya. Well, unang-una, pag bumili kayo ng bagong lutong pandesal, iba talaga yung lasa niya eh. Diba? Sarap talaga eh. Straight from the bakery, yung brown yung paper bag. Masarap talaga yun eh. Ngayon, gawin yung garlic, lagyan nyo ng konting garlic tsaka butter. Tapos sabay, oven nyo ng konti. Sarap yun. The best, guys. Pwede siyang pampulutan, pwede siyang pang-merienda, pwedeng meal on its own.
Yep.
Or pwede rin sahog sa pasta, just toss it.
Really? Anong klaseng, ano yan?
Spaghetti.
Salpicao?
Luto ka spaghetti, hanguin mo, pagkatapos, ayun yung salpicao mo, lagay mo dun sa pan, halo mo.
Wow. Spaghetti salpicao, parang gano'n?
Salpicao. Pwede siya. Or gusto nyo, pwedeng side dish din. Pwedeng side dish lang. Diba? Yung pasta ninyo. Pero
101 ways to enjoy salpicao.
Exactly.
Care of Migs Torres.
Dahil alam niyo sa sobrang siba ko kumain, sobrang lakas ko kumain, guys. Lahat yan sinusubukan ko isa-isa. Ano yung lasa nito pag ito? Lasa nito pag ito. Meron pa ako siya na-discover. I-share ko tong tip na to sa inyo. Di ba naglalagay tayo ng sauce, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, sugar. Lagyan ng konting oyster sauce. Kunti lang.
Para dyan sa salpicao?
Okay, oyster sauce, di ba? Yung cup niya, yung cup. Lagyan nyo doon, 1. Kung tingin nyo, bitin pa, lagyan nyo pa 2. Don't go more than 2. Halo nyo lang. Konting-konti lang. Yung effect niya, medyo mas manamis-namis yung lasa niya.
Okay.
Nagkakaroon medyo mas manamis-namis na lasa yung salpicao ninyo. Medyo mas lumilinam-nam. So, you guys could try that. If you want to see the video, well, a video about salpicao, meron ako sa the Migs Torres Experience, but it's not this video, it's not this recipe. I reviewed a salpicao from one of my friends. It's called Chuck's Kitchen, no? And this is one of my friends'
gusto ko malaman, alin yung mas masarap ng salpicao? Yung sa'yo o yung kay Chuck?
Ay, sa kanya.
Sa kanya.
Sarap yung sa kanya. Guys, yung sa kanya sobrang lambot kasi. No? Parang kumain ng, alam mo yun, it's the perfect marriage of salpicao and pares. Tapos, ang lalaki nung nung mushroom. Ang lalaki nung mushroom, guys. Tapos yung garlic, buong-buo talaga. So, yun. Gusto nyo mapanood yung video?
Kitchen.
Yes. Chuck's Kitchen. You look for 3 delicious Asian dinner ideas over at the Migs Torres Experience. And towards the end of the video, you'll be able to watch my review of Chuck's Kitchen. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe of course kung hindi pa kayo nakaka-subscribe, and enjoy all the food videos in the channel. Yan.
Nice. Maraming salamat, Migs. Perfect yan na mainit na kanin ngayong malamig na panahon. Salpicao ang iulam. Balikan po ninyo itong replay tomorrow. I'll be posting it, uploading it on our YouTube page. At puntahan nyo rin po yung YouTube channel ni Migs, the Migs Torres Experience. Maraming salamat, Migs Torres. Another awesome recipe for salpicao na na-try nating subukan, ano? At ako natatakam tuloy ako bigla sa salpicao. Thanks.
Palagi, itong si Migs eh.
Oo, never fails. Maraming salamat, Migs. We'll talk to you again next week. We'll take a quick break. Pagbalik natin, more food. Yes.
Meron tayong flash report muna bago tayo mag-break.
We do have a flash report. All right, let's go to the studio and get this flash report in.
Radyo Pilipinas Flash Report. Flash Report.
Hindi pinagbigyan ng Quezon City Police District ang kahilingan ng grupong Bagong Alyansa Makabayan na magsagawa ng kilos protesta sa Commonwealth Avenue, Quezon City sa araw ng SONA ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa Lunes. Ito ay dahil na rin sa banta ng Delta variant na COVID-19 na posibleng kumalat sa mga realista. Sinabi ni retired General Elmo San Diego, hepe ng Department of Public Order and Safety, nagdesisyon ang QCPD na huwag payagan ang anumang rally dahil maaari umano itong maging super spreader event o pagkahawa ng virus. Base sa advisory ng Department of Interior and Local Government noong nakarang taon, hindi papayagan ang anumang mga kilos protesta sa isasagawang State of the Nation address ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte dahil sa banta ng hawaan ng COVID-19. Ngunit papayagan pa rin daw ng QCPD ang mga relista na magtipon-tipon sa Freedom Park harap ng tanggapan ng Commission on Human Rights para sa maigsing programa. Pero babantayan pa rin daw ito ng QCPD para matiyak na masusunod ang minimum health protocol tulad ng social distancing, gayon din ang pagsusot ng face mask at face shield. O narito nagbanta na ang Octa Research Group na unti-unti nang tumataas ang bilang ng mga nahahawaan ng virus sa National Capital Region. Sa ngayon, umabot na ito sa 1.15 ang reproduction rate ng COVID-19 sa Metro Manila, kung saan bumibilis ang pagkahawa nito. Ito rin ang naging dahilan ng Quezon City Police District para hindi payagan ang kahilingan ng grupong Bagong Alyansang Makabayan o Bayan Muna na magsagawa ng kanilang kilos protesta sa SONA ng Pangulo sa araw ng Lunes. Ito si Michael Rogas para sa Radyo Pilipinas.
Maraming salamat, Michael Rogas. Gearbox, we'll take a break. Babalik tayo with more pagkatapos ng ilang sandali.
Tapang.
I do not demand respect, but I just want them to do which is correct.
Na may totoong malasakit.
Gagawin namin ang lahat, hindi namin kayo papabayaan. Huwag kayong matakot, nandito yung gobyerno ninyo.
Pusong tunay na mapagkalinga.
9888 Malasakit Center, enhancing quality of education, increase salary, no balance billing, bayanihan to heal as one act.
At isang amang abot ang aruga sa kanyang mga anak sa ibayong dagat.
The bilateral labor agreement is a testament of my commitment to stop abuses on our overseas Filipinos.
Paglilingkod na siksik sa gawa.
Build better roads, bridges, and improve health and education, and strengthen our safety and security.
At pagbabagong tatatak sa isip at kasaysayan.
We will strive to have a permanent and lasting peace before my term ends. That is my goal. That is my dream.
Saksihan at pakinggan ang State of the Nation address ng Pangulo ng Republika, Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa kanyang ika-6 at huling ulat sa bayan. SONA 2021, Pamana ng Pagbabago, kasama sa Pamana. Detalyado't buong araw na tututukan sa July 26. Tapat sa pag-uulat, Radyo Pilipinas.
Worried ka ba dahil hindi mo alam kung sapat ba ang nakakain ni baby sa araw-araw? Worry no more! Dahil madali lang. Ang pagkain ni baby sa araw-araw ay kinakailangang mula sa 8 food groups upang makuha niya ang sapat na sustansya. Ano-ano ang 8 food groups? Una ay breast milk. Pagpatuloy ang pagpapasuso kay baby 2 taon o higit pa. Ikalawa, mga pagkain na bibigay ng enerhiya gaya ng malapot na lugaw, kanin, tinapay o kamote at iba pang lamang ugat. Katlo, bigyan si baby ng butong gulay. Ika-4, pagkain mula sa sa gatas gaya ng keso. Ika-5, isda o karne. Ika-6, itlog. Ika-7, madidilaw o mabeberdeng gulay at prutas. At ika-8, iba pang uri ng gulay at prutas. Kung nabibigay mo kay baby ang 5 o higit pang food groups araw-araw, congratulations dahil nakukuha ni baby ang iba't ibang sustansya na kinakailangan niya upang lumaking malusog at matangkad. Tandaan, kapag laking 1,000, yan ang tamang paraan. Mensahe mula sa National Nutrition Council ng DOH.
Itodo na ang silinyador, forward, and speed up with GearBox sa Radyo Pilipinas 738 AM.
So, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Thank you for joining us on this rainy Thursday evening. Eric Tipan kasama si Nana Nadal, and we welcome our final guest to the show, and we saved the best for last. Kung natatakam kayo kanina sa kwentuhan namin about salpicao, you better be watching our FB broadcast on GearBox RP1 and Radyo Pilipinas Uno, because the photos from BIG5 Delivery and Take-Out are just, I mean, delectable to say the least. At mula sa BIG5 Delivery and Take-Out, kanilang Managing Director, Billy Villareal. Magandang gabi, Billy. Thank you for being here.
Good evening. Magandang gabi, Eric. Magandang gabi, Nana. I hope na busog kayo sa konting padala ng BIG5.
Thank you very much.
Nag-enjoy ako sa padala. Alam mo, tamang-tama yung padala mo, Billy. Kasi birthday ni Eric.
Happy birthday!
Maraming salamat, Billy.
So, perfect na perfect yung mga pagkain nyo for a celebration, no? So, kwento natin sa audience, ano ba ang ma-order nila sa BIG5? What kind of cuisine or food do you serve?
Yes, so sa BIG5, we serve mga Filipino dishes, platter, no? By the platter. When we created BIG5, gusto namin it's a food to be shared, meant to be shared, meant to be present in your gathering, small or large, no? So gusto namin kasama kami pag nandyan yung handaan.
When you say platter, Billy, I mean, how many people are you talking about here?
Yeah, so we have different sizes. We have small, medium, and large. Yung small, it's good for four people. Yung nakuha ni Nana yata kanina, no? So may medium din kami, good for about 8 packs, 8 to 10 packs.
Wow.
And our large is good for 16 to 18 packs.
So double palagi, from 4 to 8, from 8 to 16.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Pero yung small naman, na hawak ko yung kahon, yung tatlong kahon na hawak ko. Yung small, which is supposedly ilan ulit?
For 4.
For 4. 3 to 4
4?
actually, yeah.
2 to 4, parang 2 to 4 families.
Wow, okay, very generous.
Oo, very generous talaga.
Yeah, we try to make it naman na yung serving will be enough for your gathering, regardless kung anong size ng celebration.
Oo, parang hindi mabitin, ano?
Yes, oo. Kasi when we grew up with alam natin na yung Filipino tradition when we were growing up, na pag may birthday laging may pansit sa bahay.
Bakit? Pang long life, di ba? Yung sabi nila, pang long life.
So, yan yung isa sa mga reasons kung bakit celebratory at super sarap at super yummy ang ating pansit is because gusto natin pang masaya, pang good vibes ang BIG5. So,
That's true. And you know what they say, no? I mean, mabuti nang sumobra kaysa kulangin.
That's true. Oo. So, at least mahilig pa naman tayo sa mga inuulit na pagkain, no?
Yeah.
Mga pasalubong, mga leftover. So yun. And yung ginawa namin with BIG5 is to really combine yung dalawa sa mga pagkain na lagi natin pinagsasaluhan. So isa dyan yung pansit, we know. Pero isa sa mga saluhan natin, lalo na Eric, pag umiinom. Diba? Pag sa gabi, after work, nag-unwind tayo, ang unang-unang mga ino-order natin pag nasa restaurant at bar tayo ay yung sisig.
That's right.
Yeah.
And sa BIG5, kinumbine namin yung dalawang salo-salong dish na yon, yung pansit at saka sisig. So back in 2016, our hero dish up to this point is the original super sarap, super yummy na pansit sisig.
Wow, galing.
Yan yung ni Nana kanina.
Galing.
Oo, and ang masasabi ko, talagang super sarap and super yummy siya. Ayan, ito yung kahon ng small daw na pang 2 to 4 daw, pero parang pang 2 to 4 families kasi sobrang generous nung laman ng box. So, alam mo, what I liked about it is, I think because to begin with, the sisig was very good.
Yes.
So, nung sinama sa pansit, masarap talaga. And malasa lahat. Kahit na sumubo ako nung noodles lang, without the sisig, it was very tasty. So, hindi siya yung parang nagde-depend ka dun sa toppings para magkaroon ng linamnam.
Lasa,
At ang nakakatawa, may condiments eh. Kwento mo nga yung condiments, Billy.
Oo. So, normally, we recommend the sisig. Kinakain siya with yung calamansi squeeze namin. So, meron niyang kasama na squeeze. And also, meron kaming infused vinegar na yung parang may onion. Para nandun din yung onion taste. Kasi yung isa sa mga partners namin when we started is Kapampangan.
Okay.
So, alam naman natin how
we know.
proud they are with their sisig, no?
That's
no
true.
mayonnaise,
Saka-
yung mga ganyan.
Saka magaling magluto. Not just sisig, but yung mga Kapampangan are known for really delicious cooking.
Yes. So yung sisig natin is based from heritage Kapampangan recipe ng isa naming mga partner, no? So luto ng nanay niya yun.
Mm-hmm. So this
Speaking of partner, sorry.
Go ahead, Nana.
Speaking of partner, yung isa mong partner, yung kaibigan nating si John ko, ano bang role niya? Parang model yata eh. Ang role niya sa BIG5, di ba?
So si John ko,
model siya eh.
si John ko at yung anak niya, our icon, the BIG5 icon, si Santi, they're the face of BIG5. So sa marketing, John leads the marketing of BIG5. So siya ang social media director natin, so sa customer service, so si John heads all of those. While I had
Akala ko model.
So yung anak niya, yun yung model namin, si Santi.
Now, just going back, Billy, dun sa sisig pansit or pansit sisig, what is it again?
Pansit sisig.
Pansit sisig. Is this a internally developed dish or talagang pinaghalo nyo? Because yung sa kwento ni Nana, I'm trying to imagine kung ano yung parang concept to kinalabasan.
Yes. So initially, since my partner was from Pampanga and alam natin na mahilig tayo sa sisig, we just tried and explored na ihalo siya sa pansit dahil nga pag sa mga office, merienda, kung hindi pizza, pansit di ba? Yun yung kadalasan because yun yung sinishare natin.
Pwede, sharing meal
So, we tried exploring na yung pang merienda kasi nga platter. Gusto namin pag sa office may pa-birthday, katulad ng birthday mo, may pa-kain, no? Pag salary increase, may palibre. So, gusto namin na nandun yung pansit. Pero ano yung mag-iiba sa pansit? And doon pumasok yung Kapampangan recipe ng sisig namin. Pinaghalo namin.
So it's together, they're mixed.
Yeah, it's mixed together. Okay. So yung bihon, it's our bihon, parang mixed and sauteed yan with the sisig on top. Tas may chicharon.
Wow. This is the first time.
Chili garnish tayo dyan.
First time I've heard of this combination. So very interesting. I mean, pinaghalo niyo yung two favorites talaga ng mga Pilipino, no?
Yes.
Is this one of your best sellers? Lumalabas?
It is our best seller. Yeah, and also for the more health conscious. Kasi syempre, pag tinanong ano pang ibang pwedeng orderin sa BIG5, sasabihin namin yung grilled barbecue, buttered chicken, so puro meat. So we have yung canton all veggies namin.
Okay.
Pero sometimes yung canton all veggies namin, meron din canton sisig yun. So may sisig version yun. Canton siya with sauteed with vegetables, pero nilalagyan namin ng sisig pa rin. Kasi medyo in demand talaga yung sisig natin.
Sisig, galing.
Kaya meron din tayong sisig rice.
Sisig na sisig lang, no?
Meron din. Pwede rin yung sisig a la carte. Merong sisig paella. So iba-iba yung
I'm gonna try that next.
Yeah, so iba-iba yung rendition natin ng sisig. So meron tayong original pansit sisig na bihon, meron tayong sisig sisig ala paella. So ito yung parang may sauce yung sisig rice natin na to mimic a paella, and then meron tayong canton sisig with vegetables, and yung sisig a la carte pag inuman na or pulutan.
Yun lang, pag yun lang talaga gusto mo. And etong mga sinabi mong dishes, Billy, they all come in the same small, medium, large configuration.
That's right.
Okay, galing.
So, depende na lang kung ilang kayo or kung gaano katakaw ka, di ba?
Exactly.
But aside from these different versions of sisig dishes, ano pa ang ibang ma-order sa Big 5?
Yeah, so normally ang mga bestsellers namin yung grilled barbecue or yung tender Q kung tawagin. Buttered chicken. So ito fried chicken siya pero parang bina-butter up namin yung fried chicken. And then we also have yung mga longganisa parcels namin. So it's like mga Shanghai in square pieces pero longganisa filling. It can be sweet, spicy, or garlic. So yun yung filling niya. So that's different naman from the lumpiang Shanghai pa. But we also have the traditional lumpiang Shanghai.
Lumpiang Shanghai. And then lumpia na longganisa yung filling. Nice. Is that another one of your parang creations?
Yes, Big 5 yun. Yung parcels kung tawagin namin.
So,
And
also,
also,
nakita ko sa picture parang square,
parang
no?
squarish.
Parcel.
Parang squarish yan. So, kaya parang parcel. So,
And then yung lumpiang Shanghai, you sent me, and I actually sent you a message and asked na, parang may iba. Parang it's not just ground beef. And ang sabi nyo, there's Chinese ham? Tama ba yun?
Yeah. So, may ham bits doon that we include with the lumpiang Shanghai. So we try to at least put a twist to Filipino flavor without really losing yung tradition, yung culture, and yung nakasanayan natin. So hindi siya talagang nag-iba. Nandun pa rin siya. Nandun pa rin yung mga nakakasanayan natin. And like yung flavored butchi namin.
Yeah, I'm seeing the photos, ano. I mean, what flavors are in it? Kasi colorful siya, no? Ang daming iba't ibang kulay. Yung butchi, ano.
My personal favorite is the white chocolate butchi. So it's like yung Chinese butchi natin on the outside, pero ang filling niya sa loob is the white chocolate. So talagang dessert siya. But we also have different flavors like the red egg custard, ube, sweet cheese, chocolate. So yun, may mga ibang options. So may assorted flavors they can order in small, medium, or large.
Or they can order one flavor lang.
Actually, assorted.
Palagi siyang assorted.
Pwedeng one flavor, pwedeng assorted. Ako, one flavor, white chocolate butchi. I'm not butchi.
Ang tinry ko kanina yung ube. Medyo nalito ako, daw ako makadecide kung alin. So, ang pinag-decision ko yung t-shirt ko. Like, yung terno sa t-shirt ko, yun muna yung tatry ko. And it's good. Curious ako though, na bakit nyo naisip yung butchi? Diba, usually sa mga Chinese restaurants siya, and hindi siya common. And lalo na yung mga flavored, diba?
Yes, but yung butchi, although it's a Chinese dessert or delicacy, nakasanayan pa rin natin siya from way back. Yung kumbaga, interweave na rin siya sa Filipino tradition, Filipino-Chinese tradition natin na lahat ng pagkatapos mo kumain ng Chinese or ng pansit, di ba? Kasi yung pansit meron din yan sa Chinese. Naghahanap ka ng dessert. Pag Chinese kasi either butchi, almond jelly, black gulaman, no? So for us, parang rice cake or rice yung parang sapin-sapin, imbes na ganun, we tried yung butchi, pero local filling siya. Yung mga panloob niya, ube, sweet cheese, mga pang Pinoy pa rin ang panlasa natin. Yeah. So super sarap.
Comfort food. Parang, I would say, creative comfort food.
Yes, Nana, if you would put it that way, tama. Ano? So yun.
What's with the name Big 5, Billy? Saan galing yung Big 5?
Yeah, so basically 5 partners started it. Okay. So ganun lang kasimple yun. 5 partners that were into restaurant management back then, bar management. So nag-venture kami into creating imbes na restaurant, something for delivery, food delivery. That's why yung hashtag ng Big 5 is we will find you. Di mo na kami kailangan hanapin. Kami na maghahanap sa'yo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We will find you. Ako naman, feeling ko, is that a threat? Go ahead, find me and send me your food.
Ako gusto ko kung kaya nila Billy ako hanapin. Yun ang gusto kong makita ko kung kaya nila ako hanapin sa Laguna.
Mahanap natin yan.
No, but when did you guys open?
Yeah, we opened 2016. So this is actually our big 5 years. No?
Congratulations.
So in November, that's our 5th year. So for everyone who's listening, who's watching or watching the replay, please tune in. We'll be coming up with promos for a big 5 years as we head to November of this year.
Pero from the beginning, take out and delivery. Wala talaga kayong dine-in. It was really a
talagang ang concept and ang gusto namin mangyari is we will be there in your celebration sa office, sa bahay.
Wow.
Kaya umpisa pa lang, ang tagline namin, we will find you na. Food delivery na talaga.
Very unique concept, Billy, ano? I mean, especially with yung creativity ninyo and it's the talent ng team ninyo, no, to put together these tasty dishes. You never considered putting up a restaurant, a physical space?
Before, we had like a parang dining na pero for waiting /dining. So, of course, there were considerations of putting up a restaurant. That's always in the pipeline. It's just kind of pushed back dahil sa pandemic.
Of course.
Actually, naging perfect nga yung concept nyo.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true. We really wanted to focus ngayon on growing our commissary, catering to more customers, and widening our reach sa Metro Manila.
So ngayon, buong Metro Manila ang reach nyo?
Yes. In far-flung areas, we have also tied up with Grab business. So hindi siya parang Grab food. So yung Grab business, they assign drivers to us already para kung malayo, kukunin na nila.
Hi, Eric. They will find you.
So, speaking of kukunin sa inyo, I mean, where is the commissary? Saan kinukuha yung mga order pag people umorder sa inyo?
Pick-up orders is located along Edison Street in Makati sa may Evangelista.
Okay.
So, doon pwedeng pick up. They can find us, but we'll find them.
But yeah. Why would you... Bakit ka mag-e-effort if they can find you?
Exactly. So, hindi lang great dining experience kasi ang hinahabol natin. We also want yung convenience ng tao. Especially that time nung we were building it, sobrang traffic na, ang daming road infrastructure na ginagawa.
Yeah.
So yun. Yun yung mga gusto naming ibigay sa ating customers.
So, paano ang sistema ng order? Ano ang lead time? And then, how can they place, phone, online, paano ba to? And yung delivery, like you said, pwedeng mag-pick up, pero pwede rin kayo mag-deliver. In-house ba yan? Or,
Yeah, so we have a fleet of riders, so in-house din yun. So we can control also yung delivery time. So yung delivery time or lead time, we try to keep it within 60 minutes. Kasi sometimes pag ma-peak hours sa iba, pag order ka 2 to 3 hours, di ba? Yung na-experience natin yun. So kami, we try to keep...
Na-expect ko nga sabihin mo 2 days or something.
On the spot to. Kung gusto mo, although last call namin kasi 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., pero kung gusto mo, nagkikrave ka agad ng pansit sisig mamaya for dinner, just call, then within an hour, hopefully we can deliver. Except also pag may mga weather conditions na ganito, then hopefully customers can be more lenient na. But we try to keep it within 60 minutes. They can call our delivery hotlines. So meron kami yung 0917-598-5555, 0917-316-5555, and then we also have our landlines. I think 7316-5555. Si John memorize yan. But our social media, they can also hit us up through our Facebook Messenger, and that's facebook.com/big5 delivery. And also through our IG, they can order. That's big5_delivery.
So, lahat yun pwede. Ang galing na ganun pala yung lead time.
Yes.
So, alam mo yung okay din dito is kung merong mag-birthday or may celebration, you can send it as a gift.
Yes.
Diba?
Actually.
So, sa kunwari, papadalhan ko si Eric. Kunwari, galing sa akin. Kunwari lang yun.
Baka hindi na kaya 60 minutes, Eric, no? So medyo konting leeway pag Laguna.
But speaking of, how far have you delivered so far outside of Metro Manila?
Yung mga, I think, Bulacan, Novaliches. So may mga special arrangements that we make, especially for bulk orders.
So nakarating na kayo? I mean, Laguna nakarating na rin kayo?
Ay, yes, oo. So, basta marating ng Lala Move or Grab, mararating yan.
Mararating.
So, our fleet, our delivery riders are within Metro Manila. Pag mga lumalabas na outside Metro Manila, so that's where our tie-up with Grab comes in. And also, sometimes yung sa Lala Move.
Umaabot naman yung Lala Move tsaka Grab dito sa amin. Hindi naman ako ganun kalayo.
So, yan.
Hindi ka ma-reach kasi. So, yun. Ano pa ba? Sa menu, okay, babalikan ko lang. You also have yung parang sulit meals. Nakita ko sa Facebook.
Yeah, so yung sulit meals, it's also one way for us to encourage social distancing while celebrating. Kasi nga yung pagkain natin is for celebration, parang mga bilao, platter. We also want na makakapag-pansit-sisig pa rin kayo, pero without sharing utensils, sharing the boxes. So meron kaming social distancing sulit meals. So ito yung mga individual meals that you can share. So individually packed siya. Meron yung pansit-sisig, barbecue, pwedeng may dessert. So that you can enjoy individually, pero as a group.
Oo, parang hindi na mag-share.
Sharing, pero nag-enjoy pa rin kayo.
Nakasama pa rin kayo, that's right. Saka hindi ka na malulugi, hindi ka mauunahan, mauubusan ka ng pansit-sisig o mauubusan ka ng barbecue. Meron ka ng sarili, may sarili kang lalagyan.
That's true, So naka-ano naman yun, naka-pack din yun by the sulit meal size.
At saka magkano siya?
Yung sulit meal merong 180, no? So yun yung parang kung sa Chinese parang laureate na yun yung
kompleto na.
Yung kompleto na.
Now speaking of yung mga prices then, Billy, I mean, you were talking let's just use yung pansit sisig as a benchmark. Small, medium, large, what are we talking about in terms of pricing?
Okay, so yung prices natin for the small pansit sisig na yung the one you ate na sabi mo for 2 to 3 families, that's 380 pesos.
Let's go ulit yung kahon. Yan ang bilin. Pakita ang box.
So 380.
380. Yeah. So ganito, mas malaki sa mukha ko.
Tsaka ano yan, if you notice, walang ibang laman niya kundi pansit at sisig.
At sisig.
Talagang puro meat. It's really packed with sisig. Tapos haluin mo lang yun. Kaya sabi ni Nana, kahit yung noodles lang, kahit wala kang matikman sisig, lasan-lasa mo yung flavor ng sisig. No? Ang medium would be 750. That's good for 8 to 10 times. Yeah.
8 people na yun, no?
Yeah. And yung large namin,
good. Totoo, for sure more.
1,450. So yun yung pangmaramihan na.
Oh, good for 16 na yun eh. So that's less than 100 pesos per person.
That's true, Yeah. So yun yung gusto nating benchmark also, affordability, lalo na pag sa office. Ayaw natin mapunta yung buong increase mo, tapos sabihan ka, uy, bago increase, malibre ka naman, lahat napunta sa pagkain.
Oo, ang mahal kaya lalo na kung magpa-pizza ka. Wow. Yeah. Ubos ang mo doon, ubos ang 15 yung sweldo mo sa 15 doon.
Yan. So yun. Now, and then Gucci natin for dessert naman, yung mga small, that's 10 pieces, 240 yun yung small, na 10 pieces. So parang 24 per piece lalabas. And ano yun, very filling na yung isang piraso. So hindi yan yung maliliit na butchi. So yan.
Usog. Now, what are the modes of payment, Billy? Sa mga order, obviously, you guys are delivery or take-out. Ano mga paraan kung pwede sila magbayad?
Yeah, so we have cashless transactions through BPI, BDO, and GCash.
So deposit lang?
Yes, deposit lang. We also have credit card terminals. Pagdating ng rider namin sa inyo, may
galing.
credit card terminal na silang dala.
That's so good to hear because not all deliveries kaya mag-credit card. Actually, very few deliveries can do credit card transactions. So, magandang sarap pakinggan yan na kahit papano, I mean, no matter the amount, pwede mo i-credit card pag dineliver sa'yo.
Yes, and yun nga, yung in mind na yung sa office, di ba? Pag nasa office tayo, sometimes we tend to use yung credit card. Hindi ka na bababa para mag-withdraw.
Withdraw.
So yun. And also, we have cash on delivery, but we encourage cashless transactions.
Cashless na lang. That's good. That's good.
Yung credit card lang, that's only available pag kami nag-deliver yung fleet namin, not for Grab or Lalamove.
Lalamove. Ay, tama.
So we just have to make it clear, siguro, no, pag nag-book na.
Yes, sa cashier naman, when you call our hotline, so they'll guide you on the modes of payment that's available to you.
Now, you mentioned until 6 lang kayo. Was it 9 to 6 p.m.?
10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
10 to 6 p.m. Now, 6 p.m., that's...
Final.
So, I mean, if they pick it up, anong time kayo open for the pickup?
They can pick up until 6:30. So, may 30 minutes. Ayan,
okay.
So, yung 6 p.m. 6 p.m. ang last order.
So, kung may 7 p.m. ka, aabot pa yan. So, yun. But the ordering system hanggang 6 p.m.
That's, for now, it can only be picked up sa Makati.
Yes.
You mentioned. What's the exact address?
Yeah, it's on the ground floor of Pride Rock Building along Edison Street. So that's near Pasay Road, corner Edison. Arnaiz pala, no? Arnaiz Avenue, corner Edison. So sa may Evangelista side, Bangkal. No? So Barangay San Isidro, Makati City.
So lampas ka na ng Osmeña, no?
Yes.
Lampas ka ng Osmeña.
So we're coming from, let's say, yung
CBD.
Site,
from the CBD.
lalagpas ka ng Osmeña, then you turn right dun sa Edison.
Okay.
And then again, Billy, can you share kung paano sila mag-order and your social media accounts?
Yeah, so our delivery hotlines, 7623-5555, 7964-5555. So, puro 5 lang.
Puro 5, galing, ano?
0917-598-5555 and 0917-316-5555. Napansit sisig ay hindi sardines to. So, 5555 pansit sisig to.
Do you have any promos going on?
Right now, we're about to roll out certain promos. So, please tune in. Abangan lang sa Facebook namin kasi we're rolling out new food items.
Can you give us a teaser? Ano ba yung mga pwede nilang matikman in a few weeks or so?
Yeah, so bali yung mga tinetesting namin would be a chicken barbecue, boneless chicken barbecue. So kasi ang pork barbecue namin is really one of the best sellers also. Yung char taste kasi yung hinahanap nila. So gusto rin namin meron chicken. Kasi kung pansit sisig ka na pork, maganda naman i-match would be chicken sa pork and pork. So yung mga ganong combination and also we're coming up yung isa sa mga Chinese influence na dishes pero favorite ng Pinoy yung mga sweet and sour pork. So yan, yung mga darating. So abangan lang sa Facebook channel, facebook.com/BIG5 Delivery.
And plus your big 5 years. So malaki to, no? I mean, you're big 5 and then you're turning 5 years old in November.
Yes.
So this is going to be a big celebration.
Big discounts and big promos yan for sure.
Yeah. So we'll also keep in touch with GearBox para sa
please.
Posts na ganyan.
Come back on the show. Well, congratulations in advance for turning 5. Very successful business you put together. Since 2016, ano?
2016, yeah.
And you guys are still here. That's amazing. Testament sa hard work ninyo, sa creativity in putting together these great meals. Best of luck to you guys. Stay safe, especially now, ano? As this pandemic seems to get worse and worse. And we'll talk to you soon. We would love to hear these new items, menu items coming up, and when you celebrate your 5-year anniversary. Maraming salamat, Billy Villareal, Managing Director of the BIG5 Delivery and Take-Out. And on that note, kami ay maghahapunan na dahil sobrang takam na kami ni Nana. Ang dami namin pagkaing pinag-usapan. Maraming salamat sa mga nanood at nakinig via Facebook and on Radyo Pilipinas 738. Thanks as well to the people behind the show, May Mexico, Roger Cruz, Marvin Toledana, Alvin F. Gaitos, and the rest of the people in the studios. Para kay Nana Nadal, ako po si Eric Tipan. This is GearBox sa Radyo Pilipinas 738. We'll turn it back to the studios for the news break.
Itodo na ang silinyador, forward, and speed up with GearBox sa Radyo Pilipinas 738 AM. We know you're always on the go. Pero ang mahuli sa balita is always a big no-no. Kaya Radyo Pilipinas is here to keep you updated. Reliable news delivered to you as it happens. Para sure na wala kang mamimiss. Bookmark our website at www.radiopilipinas.ph. Follow us on Twitter at Radyo Pilipinas 1 and like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Radyo Pilipinas 1. Together, let's dismiss disinformation. Radyo Pilipinas, 738 AM.
Ang oras, 6:55.
Radyo Pilipinas, Network Balita, ngayon.
50 Pinoy care